I propose we employ hypnosis to regress a member of our audience back to ancient Egypt. Any volunteers?
Oh, me, Giorgio, please.
How about...
Please, me. Yes! Human insecurity manifests as their need to believe in gods. Wow, Ancient Aliens has a really spicy take on religion. Hello, lovely people. My name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Aliens of the elderly variety. Ancient Aliens has a game. There's an Ancient Aliens game. I started up the game and it just fucking went. Giorgio is he just started being, and so I guess we're also just starting the video. I checked out Ancient Aliens for the first time ever recently, and I found it something. It was really something. So I kind of couldn't believe it the other day when I found out that there is a game. I saw it available on Steam. So we're just let's just fucking play the Ancient Aliens game and see what happens. I haven't really looked into it, but the store page, the Steam store page, in fact, why don't I just show you? So here it is, Ancient Aliens the game. £12.79. A little bit steep for my liking for how it looks aesthetically, but I will find out. Play as a reluctant alien-human hybrid in this story-driven city building game. So our character is half alien, half human? A reluctant alien-human hybrid. Does that mean we're reluctant to exist as a hybrid, or that we're reluctant to build this city? Manipulate primitive humans. Most of the reviews of all time are positive. There's quite a lot that say things like, it's basically a mobile game. Like, it's fine, but it's overpriced. Very fun game to just have running in the background. I mean, I don't mind idle games, that's the thing. I quite like an idle game. I think this is the first time I've ever spent over £10 on an idle game. Like Capybara Spa, that's a good idle game. Chillquarium, that's a great idle game. The aliens are indeed very ancient. Let's get into this goddamn nonsense. Let's see what Giorgio has to say for himself. You did miss this bit of opening dialogue just because, as I say, the game just kind of started and he was chatting, so.
But how did we first come to value this shiny rock we dug out of the ground?
Oh, it was about gold. He was talking about gold.
Was worth anything.
I find the facial animation quite disturbing. Just deeply disturbing.
Several ancient astronauts
It just like fades between stills.
may have come to Earth in our remote past primarily to mine gold.
Ah, the reason that we think gold has value is because ancient aliens came to Earth to mine it. Why do we still have gold? It took a long time for that thought to get from my brain to my mouth.
The theory suggests their home planet required gold to repair its depleted atmosphere, and they came here to mine it sometime before recorded history.
I wouldn't call that a theory so much as just a narrative idea, like just a sort of fictive thought.
Is it possible our ancestors learned to value gold by observing extraterrestrials? And is there some undiscovered connection between gold, the ancient Egyptians, and the pyramids they built?
Probably not, but I guess that's just setting us up for gold to be the currency in this game. Oh, so I googled why is gold valuable, to see if the only explanation was ancient aliens. The unique colour and shine, combined with the fact that it doesn't tarnish, gave gold a unique edge over other metals, and the rarity installed confidence because people could have faith it would hold its value, as the difficulty in mining gold meant no one could try to devalue the metal as a currency. So it looks nice and shiny, and it was hard to mine. We've learned something today, thanks Giorgio.
Why don't we try to find out? I propose we employ hypnosis to regress a member of our audience back to ancient Egypt. Any volunteers?
Oh, me, Giorgio, please.
How about...
Please, me. Yes! Yes! Will you submit to hypnotic regression to your past life in ancient Egypt? I wonder what happens if you say no. It just says... You can't say no. Why would it put that on the screen? Oh my god, I'm in my past life in Egypt when I was a half human, half alien. Oh! Oh my god. Hello? Oh, she's doing a little heart sign at us. Yeah, I can understand you. This character isn't voiced. Giorgio was voiced by him.
We need resources that can be mined from your planet to resolve it. We are here to take them.
Did it freeze or does it just pause when the continue button comes up?
In return, we will provide the means for Earth to defend itself against a cataclysmic event. A disaster which could eliminate all life on your planet.
It just freezes every time the dialogue finishes. Oh, this isn't well made.
To accomplish our mission, we must undertake massive construction.
I started off trying to be an alien and it's got into a nerd voice. It's too late now.
To accomplish our mission, we must undertake massive construction. It must begin now. Since your atmosphere is inhospitable to us, we must employ your people to do our work. You will serve as our intermediary.
They're so lucky. Giorgio and everyone is so lucky. They're so lucky that they picked the audience member who happened to be the one with the past life where the aliens I'm so glad the aliens picked me up. I feel like they would have picked up like a pharaoh or something. I feel like if I had a past life, I would have been like shoveling dung or something, you know? So we're just really lucky in this situation.
We need to enhance you beyond your current mental and physical capacity. This process may seem unpleasant, but you will survive it.
It's giving me double-jointed fingers. Oh, look what they've done to me! Oh, they've removed one of my fingers.
If we fail, all life on both our worlds will likely perish.
That's why he's rubbing his face. He's so stressed out. He's so tense. Bro's tense.
And your people will never know that we were here.
The Nibiru Legacy. Welcome to Earth. Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. What if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? And if so, might they have come here in search of gold? I don't know. Might a really big fish named Stan have existed in ancient times? Who vomited the first fleck of gold into the... I don't know. Hey, you feeling snacky? Well, good news, because this video is sponsored by Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is like the tasty cereal you remember from childhood, but with grown-up ingredients without the artificial flavours or the dyes. If you find it tricky to find tasty snacks because of your dietary lifestyle, Magic Spoon is probably great for you. It's keto-friendly, it's high-protein, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, and naturally flavoured. The Magic Spoon cereal has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and 4 to 5 grams of net carbs in each serving. It has 140 calories per serving. The Magic Spoon treats have 1 gram of sugar, 11 to 12 grams of protein, and 1 to 2 grams of net carbs in each serving. They are 130 calories per serving and very high in fiber. I'm enjoying the cereal as my home snack and the treats as my travel snacks right now. They're super handy to just slip in a handbag. Click my link down below to get some Magic Spoon cereal today. You can build your very own custom box with all the best flavors. Use my code EmmaThorne for $5 off. You can choose from the best-selling cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, and maple waffle flavors, plus other awesome flavors including honey nut, blueberry muffin, birthday cake, cinnamon roll, and chocolate chip cookie. You can also add any of their delicious cereal treats to your order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, they offer a 100% happiness guarantee. That means if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Click the link down below or scan my QR code, use code EmmaThorne for $5 off, or you can go to magicspoon.com/EmmaThorne for $5 off your order today. For my fellow Brits and Canadian fans, Magic Spoon does ship to Canada and the UK. Thank you very much for listening and to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this video.
Our mission to ensure the survival of both our species requires us to build a hydrogen reactor at this location. A city must be built to support this effort. We could barely tolerate Earth's atmosphere, so you must manipulate the natives to serve as our workforce.
Are we gonna pioneer slavery right now?
Let us inspect one of them more closely. Select Designate.
It's a little level 3 human.
Here is a healthy-looking specimen. Bring him up to the ship and I will teach you how to conduct a proper medical exam. Select Abduct. Oh, I don't feel very good about this. There is something kind of fun.
There's something kind of great about playing as a grey alien hybrid abducting and probing people. That's kind of great. But then we already had Destroy All Humans, and that was fucking brilliant. Oh god, I love Destroy All Humans. Maybe I should play that on my channel next. Probing a subject extracts DNA to determine how far you can enhance their evolution. Probe that motherfucker. Stick it right in his beehole.
They are primitive, but we must work with what we have.
Hey, they're me as well. Come on. Gary. He hasn't told me his name.
Continue to harvest their DNA until you have enough to enhance them. For now, return to the surface. This is your gold meter. You need gold to employ the natives.
Oh, we are paying them. Whew.
This gold mine just recently became operational. We can put some of the natives to work immediately. Let me show you how. Select the mine. The more workers you employ at each mine, the faster they can retrieve gold for us. Add a worker. That worker is now mining gold for us. Blah, blah, blah. Close the mine. Click the mine to harvest gold.
Oh, what a fun sound effect. Look at my little guys, they're so tiny. I love them.
We must convince more of these nomadic humans to settle down in this region until our mission is complete. Select research and I will teach you how to attract them.
I think I know how to attract people. Mr. Grailian. Gary the Grailian. That's his name.
This is our research facility. Humans exhibit a thirst for knowledge you must cultivate. Start slowly by teaching the basic building skills.
Select construction now. So this is all themed around this ancient alien hypothesis that not only did ancient aliens maybe build the pyramids, it was loads of slaves. They weren't being paid gold to do it. And the idea that, like in the video I did on ancient aliens a little while ago, our amazing leaps in technology are due to alien interference. That's kind of the vibe that we're getting in this game. But we are the alien interference, which is pretty sick. In time, we shall replace their stone tools with our precision instruments, but for now, let us begin with a simple hammer and chisel.
Our appearance seems to terrify these humans.
Oh, you look kind of cute, honestly.
Install a new pharaoh to rule over them and use him to relay your commands. A suitable palace is required to house your new pharaoh. Size of the pharaoh. Teach the humans new technology so you can upgrade your pharaoh's palace to increase your area. It's a very modern-looking building, this palace. Construction may take longer than you can tolerate. There is a way to intervene and complete the construction immediately. Let me show you how. Select the worksite. This meter measures iridium, a universal commodity, one of the rarest elements on Earth. We have plotted coordinates for the hydrogen reactor.
I'm guessing on the mobile game, you probably could pay to get iridium.
We have plotted coordinates for the hydrogen reactor's construction in perfect interactive alignment with our home planet Nibiru. You will manipulate the humans to build the pyramid for us under ceremonial pretenses, but you can expedite
construction by levitating blocks and adding them yourself.
There is a final warning I must give you. We have sworn to conceal our presence from inferior species at all costs. Do you understand? Good.
What? Oh, wow. Literally 2 blocks we've built. This meter registers plausible deniability. It's the plausible deniability meter.
A resource that diminishes with every action we take. It regenerates over time as they suppress what they do not understand.
The evidence is out there. Guys, you're just suppressing it. What's he doing? Gary, you okay?
You can build temples to divert their attention, destroy artifacts that prove we exist, expend iridium, or study their video transmissions.
I think that means watch adverts, but this is a paid Steam version of the game, so I'm hoping that's not true.
Take care, Earthchild. Our 2 worlds now share one fate. Remember, your people must never know that we were here, and we will be watching you.
Aye, we did the tutorial, man. Oh, gosh, okay. I'm humbled by your invitation to serve as pharaoh, my master. I don't think that's how you install a pharaoh, but okay, I'm glad. I pledge my loyalty to you as minister of the sky gods. Your wish is my command. The name that I was called before you summoned me is meaningless. Only now does life hold purpose. Neferkara is the name I take as pharaoh of Kemet. My counsel? You seek my counsel, master? I didn't say shit. Oh, look at that guy go. He's dragging a block. Wow, he's got a long way to go. I humbly suggest you teach these homeless nomads the bounty of the seed which sprouts roots. Now that you have taught them the basic tenets of construction, you should show them how to build safe homes. Oh yeah, they should have homes. It's like half the size of the... Can I move it? Oh, where'd it go? What happened? It's gone. Clicky drag. You've got to imagine you're doing it with your finger on the phone. Okay, good. Sick, we leveled up. Look, he's so happy. I thought this guy was leaving forever. Gary's back.
I see you've constructed your first house. Remember that houses can be harvested periodically for the DNA that humans shed.
Are we going in and picking up their, dead skin and hair and stuff? That's gross, man. I hope someone else is doing that. I hope we've got some elaborate Hoover system collecting that automatically. I don't want to do that job. The people whisper that no crops can grow in the desert, my master. Yeah, what are these people eating? It looks barren as fuck here. Look at it. This is a barren fucking land. You say the presence of the sky gods will provide us fertile soil from which the crops will spring. So I believe it without question, master. Good man. Build a fucking farm. Small farm. Here it is. I've done it. Huh! Giorgio! Oh, right, because we're still watching him on stage. We're at like a lecture or something. If our experiment was a success, you should wake up to find yourself living in ancient Egypt. Try to indicate that you're safe and ready to continue. It's like, what signal would you give? Good. Tell that you're calm by the way you're breathing. Search the vicinity for artifacts that suggest the presence of extraterrestrials. I don't know. I don't know what his accent is. I can't do his accent.
You seem troubled. Is anything wrong?
No. So am I in... Is this like an Assassin's Creed thing? I'm in like the memory of my ancestor... Not my ancestor, but my past life. But I'm reacting to Giorgio and Gary is noticing it. I'm very confused. Artifacts that can prove we were here post-mission must be destroyed. But Giorgio wanted me to find artifacts, didn't he? Well, I guess I've destroyed them. I really like the sound effects. Look at this guy. This guy looks so lonely. Are you okay? Shall I abduct you? I'm gonna probe you. I probed him a bunch. I'm not really sure what that does. It just feels like it's what I should be doing. It feels like I, as a alien-human hybrid, should be probing the humans, you know? Ancient texts describe beings that descended from the sky in flying vehicles, and the drawings look remarkably like modern-day astronauts in spacesuits. Do they? I mean, I'll take your word for it, Giorgio. You're the man who knows. Looked for carvings or statues that depict gods wearing what appear to be spacesuits. Like the two that have appeared right in front of me? You found a statue that's clearly wearing a spacesuit and a helmet. It's certainly going to help prove the ancient astronaut theory. That is what we're here for. Can't wait till everyone's a believer. We must bring more of these nomadic humans under our influence. Build more homes. Yeah. Build more house. Build farms. Okay. Oops, I've built 10. Well, whatever. More is more. I can hear an ice cream van outside. I would like some ice cream, please. That would go really well with my ancient aliens, astronaut, whatever, gameplay. I done it. The villagers were awestruck by the fiery display of your sky chariot. Am I like floating up in the atmosphere? Am I in a little UFO right now? Because I'm not supposed to be letting on that I am here. We're actually pretending to be a god floating up in the sky. I feel like it doesn't help the plausible deniability thing if they can see us smiting the artifacts from above, right?
This pharaoh
Neferkara.
seems well chosen. He appears loyal. You should enhance him. Our long-term goals require a lineage of kings to carry our DNA.
Why? Pyramids were built with precisely carved blocks that weigh 1 to 5 tons apiece on average. Were they cut with hammers, chisels, and copper wire? Yes? I don't know. How were the pyramid blocks cut? Yep, copper chisels and levers. So we've learned something else. Even so, could they have transported those massive stones? It's become Irish. I'm just gonna do a neutral accent. For miles, and then lifted them so precisely in place without a pulley system or the wheel? They had levers. I doubt it. Extraterrestrials must have provided the Egyptians with technology know-how and tools. It was just loads and loads of slaves, is the thing.
Our stone cutting machines are hidden deep within the quarry, running day and night, but humans can only transport 1 block at a time. Construction must remain on schedule. When no one is watching, you can use the ship's abduction beam to set additional blocks in place. Why does he jimble around? Like, I suppose I shouldn't ask questions. It's his alien physiology. He is very like... Most of the time he's quite still or just rubbing his temples with stress, but then sometimes he's like... Anyway, who am I to question Gary? Did he want me to probe a guy? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't listen. Oh, place limestone blocks. Sorry. Oh man, look at all these individual blocks. That's so many blocks. Wonder how many, blocks are actually in... Let's learn something else quickly. More than 2,300,000 limestone and granite blocks. Hot damn. 2.3 million. I love that it's Giorgio and the ancient alien conspiracy theorists are always like, how could they have done this thing so perfectly with their primitive tools? And then you read about it and it's like, most of them weren't uniform. Most of the blocks weren't uniform because of the primitive tools. No, it's good. It's real. We know because we have gone back in a past life to see it. They move the blocks without any technology? Impossible. Impossible. If we go to a quarry and look at the machinery required, those machines are huge. Yeah, well, we do that because we can do that now. We can use machines instead of people because it is more efficient. It doesn't mean it's impossible to use man labor
Manual labor. Man labor. Alright, whatever, Giorgio. You get out of here. I'm trying to look after my humans. My master word has spread far and wide that any skilled craftsman or labourer here shall find the best housing, food and jobs here in Giza. Really? I mean, it's okay, I guess. Neferkara pays his craftsmen in gold, does he? Very well, you may indulge him for now. But be wary, humans tend to grow drunk with power. I thought we were here because the ancient aliens needed gold. I thought they came here to mine gold, was what they said at the beginning. But we're mining the gold and then using it to pay our workers to build the pyramids out of like limestone and granite for the aliens. I'm confused. Humans do tend to grow drunk with power, though. He ain't wrong about that.
Although we share many basic characteristics with these humans, we are clearly developed beyond them both mentally and physically. Harvest some residual DNA, we'll use it to condition their primitive brains to increase their learning capacity. You may research anatomy and teach it to the humans. We are curious to see how much they comprehend.
Okay. Oops, wrong thing. This one. Anatomy. The microcosm of the body reflects the macrocosm of the universe. Knowledge of anatomy paves the way to healthy living. Healthy workers are the most productive workers. True. Healthcare for all of the workers. Hooray! The natives are polytheistic, worshipping multiple deities like Osiris, god of the underworld, or his sister Isis, goddess of magic. I say these gods were just flesh and blood space travelers, misinterpreted as divine creatures because of the technology they used. It turns out it's actually me, floating in the sky in a chariot, smiting artifacts from above. Discover what you can about the origin of belief, see if there's evidence of whatever. Research polytheism. I don't need to be in ancient Egypt to do that, do I? You could do that from the present, from the future. It's so weird to me to remember that I am just like passed out on a stage somewhere. Ooh, a golden artifact. Human insecurity manifests as their need to believe in gods. Wow, what a fucking burn from Ancient Aliens the game. Foster this belief in them so they will worship us and obey our commands. Wow, Ancient Aliens has a really spicy take on religion. Have you considered that aliens purposely led the Egyptians to believe they were gods in order to control them? I had never considered that. I had never considered that ancient aliens were responsible for religion on Earth. You have obtained the stone Anubis. Would you like to play? Ooh. Yeah, I'd love to place it. Yeah, pop it here by my palace. Well, whatever his name is. Palace. Fadu. What's his name? I've forgotten. Master, I am concerned by the rising criminal activity. There are thieves on the roads and reports of vandalism at the construction site. Such things may be expected when a population grows this quickly, but I wish to quell the situation as fast as possible. He seems like a good pharaoh. He was a good choice. I propose we codify a set of morals with strict laws that govern them and designate specific punishments. Leave enforcement to me. And we're going to intertwine government with religion. Okay, fine. I mean, it is ancient. The ancient world. Hooray, we finished researching writing. Oh, mathematics. Cool. This is kind of reminds me of the Civ tree. I mean, it's nowhere near as advanced, but the things that you're researching are, well, I guess because it's ancient history, so that does make sense. Okay, let's build a little temple. It's cute. Let's pop it. We want it to be nice and near everyone.
Why did you allow them to raise a temple to us? Destroy it at once. Ah, yes, agreed. For now, it can increase our plausible deniability.
Yeah, it's not to you. It's to the gods or whatever. Who is this? Pardon your intrusion, my highness. Your highness. Fuck me! I know this temple is not yet in service, but I was summoned here for a meeting of grave importance. My name, I am Akasha, daughter of Meru and Katesh. I don't know who the fuck they are. Born in the city of Karnak, I am the third ordained oracle of Per-Wadjet. I saw a vision that encouraged me to come here. I can sense your... Yeah, sure, I'm a missionary of the sun god Ra. Why not? You can tell she's important because of her boobs. I know that you have come to consult me regarding the Wheel of Fate. In the name of Ra, I hope that it may grant your heart's desire. Spin the wheel! Wheel of Fortune! What is this? Where is this wheel? Where are the resources coming from? It also doesn't seem to be a wheel, it looks like a triangle! Spin the triangular wheel of mysterious goods. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Well, anyway, there's a banana peel on the floor. It was a golden artifact. That does, in hindsight, that does make more sense. Oh, I can upgrade these. It didn't tell me that. That gives it 4 beds? Oh, hot diggity damn. All right, sweet. Can I upgrade the farms as well? Oh, hell yeah. Enough food to sustain 4 humans. Man, they have to drag those blocks so far. Look how much they've built! And Giorgio said it couldn't have been done without aliens. This is just my guys pulling little carts, and look how many stones they've put down. 33,500. Good Christmas. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna get some fermented goods up in here. It's gonna become a party in Giza. I knew you would return once the temple began to yield fruit. I beheld a vision while I was only on 30 seconds. Would you like me to share it? I stood beside you watching the sun rise over your completed pyramid. A great city had blossomed here, a premonition of your success. I see tourists buying all manner of crap and junk and litter everywhere. Hey bro, what's up? Humans have remarkable immune systems due to their symbiotic relationship with earthborn viruses. These viruses may prove deadly to us.
Keep in mind that when sickness does occur in the human species, it has a tendency to spread rapidly throughout their herd. Learn the ways of human medicine. Teach humans to diagnose, treat, and prevent disease in order to avert any work stoppage.
We really are just milking them as a workforce, aren't we? We don't care about these little guys. Do I not care anymore since I became advanced? Since they, biggerized my brain hole or whatever? I did it. I've taught them medicine. Now they have no excuse to ever stop working.
Now that you've accumulated working knowledge of human anatomy, you can analyse their DNA for potential enhancements.
Couldn't I do that already? I thought I could do that already. We credit the Wright brothers with the world's first successful airplane. Sorry, airplane. Because this is an American-made game. It's an aeroplane, but go off. I think planes were observed by people as far back as the ancient Egyptians. For example, there's so many banana peels on the floor. Oh no, they're planes. We discovered a small wooden model of what appeared to be a bird lying beside a papyrus bearing the inscription, "I want to fly." We built a scale model of the toy and it actually flew. It was dismissed as evidence because the tail had no rudder. We added that. Try to find a Saqqara bird with a rudder attached to prove that the toy was actually a plane, not a bird. And keep watching the sky. Right. So when Ancient Aliens did it, people were like, that's a carving of a bird. And they were like, okay, well, if we found one that had a rudder... I thought that one had a rudder, did it not? Hey, this guy's praying. That's cool. Why am I so sniffly? Oh, I did. That was one with a rudder. I gotta find 5. Boo! You do it, Giorgio. Why couldn't we regress you? Surely he wants to see this more than anyone else. Oh, great. Look, there's more of this barren land. Hey, look, an oasis. That's nice. It's fucking miles away. I could move it. I could move it so that there's an oasis, right by my city. Dude, now people are gonna be impressed. This is so odd, but it is kind of compelling. But I would be happy if I'd spent £4 on it, maybe? I could stretch to £4. I hoped you might visit me again today, Your Highness. Well, yes, I was certain you would. I have visions, real visions. This person seems to have kind of real visions, but she sort of got them mixed up and confused. Sometimes I envision you here with me in the temple. Oh, yeah? And, what are we doing in the temple? What are you wearing in your visions? Other times I see you living in a strange and far-off country. You're on a stage while a man with crazy hair looms over you. Talking about, hypnosis or something? Must be the city of the gods. Yeah. I hope to see it one day. You just said it scares you. Hey, he bid me set the laws in stone outside the temple. Yeah, okay, whatever. Build a stone stele. Stele? Man of steel. Oh, these are cool. You can decorate. It's so weird that it puts your perspective really far out and gives you all this space. I guess because you're building an enormous fucking pyramid. But then all this stuff is so small, so tiny, small. And again, you can't rotate, so it's kind of facing the wrong way. Wait. Oh, no, that's a human. I was like, what do you mean assign? Am I assigning someone to maintain the statue? No, I was just being an idiot, looking at a human by mistake. Thank you for helping me publish the laws. The Pharaoh will be pleased. I had another strange vision regarding you while you were away. You spent much of your time looking at a magic mirror that showed you everything in the world. Are the aliens not worried about this psychic human? I feel like I've made a discovery separate to the ancient aliens, which is that psychics are real. Or at least they existed in ancient Egypt. Is this not something we should maybe look into?
The physical capacity of humans to act as our workers appears insufficient.
Abduct 5 humans. Oh boy, that feels bad. You look scared. Dude. That's actually kind of horrifying. I just, like, made that man into a minotaur. In fact, I literally did. It says there, I made him into a minotaur. But Ancient Aliens doesn't think that happened, right? Do they think that's where the minotaur story came from? I guess what, I'd assign him to, like, something manual labor-y? Abduct more humans and collect the DNA. That was crazy. I feel bad about that. Like, we are super the villains. What are you up to today? Just probing humans mostly. Just probing. Look, there goes my Minotaur. He is a lot faster than the other guys. Hot damn. I can't believe I made a guy... I just didn't expect that to happen in this game. I thought it would be quirky and weird stuff would happen. I didn't think we would make a man into a Minotaur so that he would be a better worker for our pyramid. Is that enough, Giorgio? Oh no, this isn't for Giorgio. Giorgio is not making me abduct humans and turn them into hybrid creatures. I trust you had no problem abducting and probing the humans. No, it was fine. What are you doing all the way up there? I'm gonna abduct you. I'm gonna abduct you and turn you into a minotaur. Maybe this is supposed to highlight how the aliens didn't care for us. Like, they treated us as insignificant creatures, or I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. Speaking of attraction, have you had the pleasure of meeting with our newest arrival, the Oracle Akasha? Speaking of attraction, yes I have. She's the talk of the city, I'd fucking bet she is. Every man in Giza pines for her, as does every woman for that matter. Bisexual ancient Egypt, let's go! It's a pity she must remain chaste to retain her gift of prophecy. What? Excuse me, I don't stand for that. We should afford her a royal welcome gift. Yeah, I agree. So she really does have psychic powers, and they only work if she never has sex? What's that supposed to mean in the ancient aliens lore? Let's get my lady the gift she deserves. Oh, hell yeah. We'll put it outside the temple so she can appreciate it when she's on her way to work every day. Oh, wait, I built a golden one instead of a stone one. I got her too good a gift and it doesn't count. There we go. As for you, love, you have touched my heart. Any chance of touching something? All right, stop. Everybody leave her alone, okay? We're being weird. I see I'm not the only one who couldn't sleep tonight. It's bright fucking daylight. I know it's unsafe for a woman to walk alone after dark. Apparently for you're the only woman in Giza right now, so all the men are lusting after you, so I guess it probably is unsafe. I like to stroll the plateau and watch the moon and stars appear above your pyramid. Watching it grow helps me chart the passage of time. My visions of the future tend to disorient me. Sometimes I'm not sure if now is really now. Me too. Me too. Sometimes I think, like, I'm on stage with Giorgio, and then sometimes I'm like, no, it's ancient Egypt. But also aliens? Do you know a system that can help me designate the here and now? You want to learn, astronomy? You now know how to astronomize. You're welcome. Abduct a villager and enhance them by fusing their DNA with the genes of a Taurian. Are these, like, real ancient alien species, like, that are theorized about, or have they made this up for the game? Taurian, a person whose star sign is Taurus. Oh, Taurian meaning bull, of course, hence, yeah. Right, okay, hence Taurus, yeah. That checks out. I already did that, though. I'm way fucking ahead of you, man. You can't even speak anymore, that's so horrifying.
Congratulations! You just saved the mission by increasing the work and travel rate of this worker. You've ruined his fucking life, because now he's got the head of a bull and he can't communicate with his fellow man, but long as he works good, right? When's the last time you personally added blocks? Oh right, the pyramid is a hydrogen reactor, I forgot. It's just blocks of limestone. So I don't have anything else to do in this game until more banana slips appear, more banana peels appear. Banana slips? Because people slip on banana peels. That's how my brain functions. So that's the Ancient Aliens game. It's very much a badly ported mobile game. As a mobile game, or as like a little idle game, if it was cheaper, it'd be fine. The things it says are stupid, obviously. Allegedly, at the beginning, Giorgio said it was looking for gold, but then he kind of changed his mind, and actually it's to build a hydrogen reactor in the form of a big pyramid that lines up with their planet to somehow save both of our planets. That person just walked straight across the water in that desert. We've just witnessed the birth of Jesus Christ in ancient Egypt. Yeah, some ancient wooden carved bird they've decided is a plane, and that means that there were planes
in ancient Egypt. I'm not really sure where that theory goes or what that means, but Giorgio said it, so it must be true. This is fine. It's silly. I spent too much money on it, but it's not the end of the world. There is something kind of satisfying about being an evil overlord. I like the idea that this is an idle game that you play over the course of like a really long period of time, but the whole time you're just like under hypnosis with Giorgio. Like you're like on a drip in some facility, some ancient alien's facility somewhere, and he pops in to visit you every day and like write down what you've learned. It's very fucking weird. But it was fun. So if you enjoyed this video, tell you what, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out my gaming channel, Little Duck Gaming, for gameplay of not usually idle, weird mobile games, usually like normal games. But see more gameplay from me over at Little Duck Gaming. Do consider subscribing to this channel so you don't miss future videos. Check out my previous Ancient Aliens video if you haven't already. What a strange show. What strange theories that people have. If you would like to support this channel and what I do, I'm so sniffly. You can become a channel member, you get some silly little emotes and comment priority. The best way to support this channel is via the Patreon. With that, I must give a big old thank you and a shout out to my giant chickens and colossal quackers over on Patreon. Especially Conla. God damn it, Conla. Most importantly, have yourselves a very lucky week. Have yourselves a lucky week. And I'll see you really soon.